Mhm. Strike even strike in economics. Strike is the amount on resources is the resources that from the labor production of the labor world of the finance it is or other economic agents agents are willing to provide the the market making place making place on the on the and division plus can be inclusion inclusion increasable labor time social raw material any other scarcity variability objectives in economics. The supply mm, is the is the amount such that comes on production more volume from excess or other economic uh, mm, on willing to provide the making space to any division supply can limit time raw material or other or or any other scarcity. The primary objective mm, supply is often plotted mm, on the graphical as the supply curve the curve with the price per unit on the supply with be on and quantity the supply uh, price on on the position of goods fundamental independence and unfortunately but standard you inconvenient that's like on the on the striker the striker can be can be uh, can be either from individual uh, sales from the market either the whole from by all sales the quality the quantity of is a practical time price price here the ton of steel would be but and time offer offer the the and the tech the theory present in the goods in the in the in the goods market spread on the market is on the per unit and the people are willing to sell at various uh, when all other factors are uh, concerns in the labor market. The supply, the supply of labor is the amount of time per week or month year. That division that division or value percent market uh, function on the basis in the financial mm, money supply money supply is the amount of high quantity acids on the determination inflation by a country monetization monetization the, uh, the monetization uh, of the authority the authority the authority this can very basic which type of money supply is discussed explained in its commodity use where referred to never money uh, and cash and other money then can be keep convent on the current year in uh, but also including fourth term on the type of type of market fund type of market fund on the type of market fund on the type of market fund supply तेरे में बैठ के काम कर रहे हो चेक करो ये कौन सा अंडरवर्ल्ड का काम कर रहा है तुम इस टाइम पे नीको क्यों कर रहे हो सुबह शाम के टाइम तुम छोटे फ्री क्लियर होते हो तो नीको बन रहा on the on, on the already this can be basic a type of money on this discuss in common the after to never money and cause other money um, and current in but also not the positive type of market fund in economics in of resources that fund reducing labor labor reducing labor provide often assets or other economic an agency or provide to the market to making place or in producing goods. Labor, time, raw material, any other scarcity variable objective in economic supply is the is the on the mm, mm, or other way to the marketplace.
any other individual life can do something good. Time on the other or other where the objective this climb is often plotting the graphical the the graphical in the graphical with the with with the with the with the slime uh, with the price on the being minted on the and on the purchasing on the on the on the it is to on either on the the position of the pen pen variable and the independent variable unfortunately but the standard convented display display curve display curve display curve the display curve can be either from any division on the market is the whole edible quantity right but all sales the volume on the practical 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 time period tossed on the year mm, but, but in the year and the time are often omitted the tech the trivial present in the goods making supply is the amount of goods amount of goods per unit um, on the sale at various given period on possible on the liberal market. The supply of limit is the rule of time per week month to send money to send working function on the wages rate on the income money life is the high quality of the marketing which either determination involving by a country mon- monetization on authority. This can be very basic with type of money. One is the discussed is the commodity on the that can be on but short term on the type of market um, type of that type of market fund जो हम fund लेते हैं ठीक है अच्छा अच्छा जी आगे देखो supply schedule on the on the supply schedule the supply schedule and its supply schedule is a table with so how much how much fun, more fun will be on the at a practical price under the skills that the skill that the circumstances become more important on the factor or the would only price the price of relation on the good to cost of technical and factor on the factor of the scarcity and the factor of and could effectively will be very safe good than some of more common factor on good 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 and only price basic supply relationship is the price of goods and everything on the according to law of the factor of the on the and the supply more important on the supply or the price price of the relation also technical on the sale on the effective splicing. The basic of is the between the price of gold and the gold according to the norm keeping the constant CONSP on increasing price and quantity of supply quantity of supply. Mm, mm, the quantity of price and relation goods from the purpose from the from, from the purpose of the supplier from the purpose of the supply analyze relation goods relation goods relative to goods from which input and division to be used in the distribution of the primary goods. Uh, explain SP in expand on the should and both of division from they are considered a relation would be a negative or ingredient if the price of um, um, and because the cost of producing good has relation goods maybe for producing for example sport dairy farm producing jet from man on the jet will neither the purchase from the plant from and bringing the cell phone on the information on the purchase basic on his information finally uh, a, a changing in the prices of joining between will effective the supply from example beef producing and leather or joining producing will effective for example beef beef on leather running if the company was production of operation intend increasing the prices on the stakes would then more cohen of the production would be increasing the supply of 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 the of the जो हम ले जो हम लेते यूज करते हैं जो हम लेते यूज करते हैं other board the dispute with the economic in- income economic uh, economic including those between the positive economic dispute but the economic display normative economic and advantages to be and heavy economic between various between economic and between the economic and the economic analyzer can be throughout throughout the society, including real business in the government. It is also the to such and division on e- education, the family law institute of institute of institute of laws on the religion science definition of economic over time. The early term from the this this was political economic in the 19th century. The primary martial it was the economic shortly term economic science and it was the basic more than either on the method which helps put it effective to the political science and, and other social science. There are there are there are definition of economics on the definition of economic and some definition where of the students on different give give them economic some on the 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 study of the rule among economic on the academicism but was the but was the political economical in the political branches of the science of a stable of the legislation with provide on the key on the from the from the um, so and in to fly from state on from the with the from the public services. in, in economics, why is the way is it that producing the the producing of the labor while on the acid or other or economic or billing and able to ma- make you place on the other can be producing good time or raw material on the any other capacity availability objective on the economic supply is the amount resources on the resources that found producing on the providing it on the providing it the financing on the asset will be and able to providing it to any individual supplier can be producing goods delivered time on material on the material or and any other specific available is available objective on the sky is often plotted on the on the graphical on the sky curve with the price per unit on the per unit and the price on the history uh, uh, this is of the unit position of the depending variable of independence unfortunately but the student convent uh, convent on the supply curve the supply curve the supply curve the supply curve can be either from any division on the sale from the market as a whole edible upon the to the quantity on the by all on the quantity on the is a is the practical particle time supply is the but the unit and time are often uh, theory of the present in the in 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 the goods marketing supply is the of a producing per unit time. The producing will be to sell at various giving price when all other factors on the other factors are CEO convent on the COCST consistent on the in the labor is the labor on the display is the amount of time per week per month on, on, mm, on the willing to send one to do in the marketing of the money is availability on the money market with either uh, either uh, determination of the either determination of the involving of the involvement by a country by a country wanted M1ETA and monetary policy on the the authority. This can be basic with type of money supply. Supply is discussing on the on the is the commodities on the director on the any neither money on the cost on the other money आगे लिखो आगे on in the cost on the including on the basic on the short term deposit on the type of type of market from supply supply schedule uh, supply schedule. A supply schedule is a table which is show how much funds or more from the on the will be on the to the under the that the circumstances on the some of other important factors on the on the on the production cost on the production and expense of the on sale factor on the sale factor could not is there a sale good some of the or some of the common more common more common factors good are the goods are only or are only price on the basic supplier on the relationship is the price of the goods and quantity of the law of the supplier on the keeping other factor on effective important factor pri- price the price of listening on the cost of technology the cost of technology on the producing of factor on the effective supply on the basic the basic supply relation is between the price of goods and the and the quantity according to the norms keeping other factor constants any 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 increasing prices relied on the on price and lessing good from the from the purpose of the on the on the analyzer on the RE related of the good good from which in, input on the and division on the input of division to use in the producing good and primary good on the for example SP spend on the is made on the HAM on the both are both are the both are the division on the on the considered on the division if the price of the upon on the would be supplied on the producing of on the good maybe also good that can be producing for example supplier that can farm producing that that farm manage learning that the later time from the smartphone or more than profitable on the and bringing on producing the cell phone producing basic information on the finding on the in the coaches is the basic on his information on the and the changing in the prices of joining producing the effective supply from on the on joining producing will effective supply on the for example beef producing uh, uh, beef beef producing and later joining if a company run both on the on the on the both on the turnover that the stake would be never on the both on the providing with increasing the supply of the leather. Other boat on the other boat the disputes on the with the economic including those economic position economic that discuss positive economic economic government commentary on the economic animal on the on the to be between nature and economic between and economic and between economic economic in the analyze can be able to be throughout the society on the main state on the it is the on the subject on the education on the institute of more on the institute of more on the vision on the political vision on science on the again science culture and etc uh, uh, difficulty of economical overcome the was in the 19th century primarily on the it was named economic is the short-term economic science at the time. It was common more more open minded, including the use of method which helped supported supported on the political science and other social science. There are available modern difficulty economic of the social or difficulty among economic some refer the subjective view among economic and the professor Adam Smith definition on the political economical in the practical branches of science on the legislation uh, with the from the land to the supply state or commonwealth with from the public services from the the science with the on the on the on the from the compare operation from the losing of wealth from the those by the by the by other objective. Economic is the economic is study of man in the ordinary business life in the how is the income and how get his income he get and how he use other. Thus, it is only study of the wealth on the other important science, a particle on man science with study human activities and behavior. The economic is the study of the people who develop his sense and the activities of the world. And the people आजकल economics में on the on the on the with the edible on in the difficulties of the classify the pick all of class kind of behavior, but the mid and the practical behavior from the import of by the inflation that the scarcity inflation on the economic useful how the is creating the on the on the is creating production of disputes and how do can be both on the economic can be output on the outside on the more gold on the economic both on the cost and benefit. Economic is a study of the people to tackle the the, the, the circumstances of the wealth and society of the behavior of the country of the people of the country of the behavior of the people and the society जो इकोनॉमिक है सोसाइटी का बिहेवियर भी देखे जाते हैं उनका उनके उनकी 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 आदत भी देखी जाती है इकोनॉमिक इज और सोशल कल्चर भी देखा जाता है पीपल का जो आजकल काफी बिल्ड हो रहा है ठीक है बिकॉज वॉर और गोल्ड जो इकोनॉमिक्स में गोल्ड होते हैं ठीक है एंड एंड बेनिफिट एंड द जनरेशन बोथ कॉस्ट एंड द बेनिफिट in in economics in in in, in economics supply is the amount or 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 resources that from producing labor or one asset or other or economic are willing able to uh, uh, provide to the making place uh, and green supply can be uh, in, in producing gold, labor, and raw material or any other scarcity availability objective in economic supply is the amount of resources that firm producing labor producing assets and other economic will be will be producing to the making place to the division supply can be producing goods and labor on the raw material and raw material anything there is scarcity on the is often floating in the graphical on the sky we invented and scale on the in the position of the depending depending on the in the independent variable. Unfortunately, the economic is the develop of the country in the whole world of the people sense the social sense and and develop of the behavior, culture, traditions, and other other variable is useful in economics. And the status on the supply on that is the, the supply curve on the and that supply curve can be either from the individual on the from the market and the edible on the edible on the quantity of by all the seller on the on the sale on the in but the union on the time are the technical the present on is the amount of the producing on the per unit on the per unit time the producing on the ceiling on per when the all other factors uh, are are held the CO cost constant constituents of the market is the of the of the labor is the amount of the of the time per week, per month, per year. The economic is the study of the people to teach the tackle the society of the people of the tackle. हम बंदे को कैसे टैकल कर सकते हैं, कैसे बंदे को टैकल करेंगे, कैसे बंदे को समझाएंगे, and और कैसे सोशल सेंस देंगे, कैसे कैसे सिविक सेंस, कैसे सिविक से डालेंगे, कैसे उसके अंदर बिहेवियर उसको नॉर्मल करेंगे, एंड एंड ऑन द पर वीक that even will be sent working function of the wages of the wages of the wages there. ठीक है, in the market the supply money supply is the amount of high asset availability on the market, which is either determination or the effective by the country on the out on the authority on the authority of the is can be with uh, with with type of money supplier is one is discussed on the is common use on the and neither 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 commodity on the cost other money on the neither country but also increase on the deposit type of market fund, जैसे मार्केट फंड नहीं थे, जैसे आजकल की जैसे अब जैसे हम मार्केट से वेजिटेबल उठाते हैं, वेजिटेबल भी है, वेजिटेबल है, एग्स है, एग्स है, एप्पल्स है, मैंगो है, ये सब कमोडिटी के अंदर आते हैं के स्टूडेंट, ये सब मॉडल के अंदर आते हैं, जैसे हाँ शूज ले लें, पेन ले लें, रजिस्टर ले लें, ये सब कमोडिटी के अंदर आते हैं, ठीक है। और fund will be to supply at a practical prices under the circumstances, circumstances. Some of other of more important of economic development sense of the people of the country effective effect उसके क्या इफेक्ट पड़ेंगे, कल्चर है, कल्चरल ट्रेडिशन है, सिविक सेंस होनी चाहिए इंसान, प्रोड्यूसिंग है, कॉस्ट है, टेक्निकल है, on the factor would be on the will be ability producing ability होनी चाहिए, some of the more common thing, जैसे कमोडिटी, ब्रेड ले लो, मक्खन ले लो, अंडे, एग्स, पर्स है, लिपस्टिक है, शूज है, फूड में फूड में दालें ले लो, वीट ले लो, ये सब दिस इज कॉल्ड कमोडिटी, दिस इज कॉल्ड कमोडिटी। अच्छा, फैक्टर्स, अब हम फैक्टर्स कोर्स में कार्स हैं, हाउसेज हैं, goods are prices, the basic prices of the relationship is the origin and quantity of the supplier according to the factors effective of the more of the important factors of the religion producing cost the technical on the manufacturer and expected हम क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हो of the seller effective of the supplier the basic supplier the basic supplier the basic supplier of the the price of goods and the quantity of the according to the law of the keeping other factors consumption electricity भी commodity के अंदर आती है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी गैस है गैस की डेवलपमेंट भी commodity के अंदर आती है on on any prices on the supplier on the price and the relation of goods price की price and relation good from the commodity of the supplier analyze of the relationship of the from which input of the and the to be used in the producing of goods of the primary goods of the primary goods the for example on the is made on the should on the both are division on the considered on the be negative or if the price of the supplier on the decreasing on the income because the because of the cost of the producing will be increasing. A relationship goods maybe maybe may goods that can be producing from example the the, the sport of farm on the means learning that जो लेदर होती है लेदर हम कैसे यूज करते हैं द स्मार्टफोन आर मोर प्रॉफिटेबल है the cell phone smart cell phone nokia nokia ले लो सैमसंग ले लो और क्यू मोबाइल ले लो ये भी सब कमोडिटी के अंदर ही आएंगे लैपटॉप ले लो कंप्यूटर ले लो clothes ले लो all all thing is called economic activities of the people of the develop हम अगर इनको बाय और सेल करेंगे तो हम इनको इनसे इनकम कमाएंगे हम इनसे इनकम कमाएंगे ठीक है ऑन द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन द इन द एक्टिव ऑफ द लेबर जो लेबर हम वेजेस है हम वेजेस दे रहे हम वेजेस दे रहे हैं हम वेजेस देते हैं इफेक्टिव फ्रॉम बीफ का प्रोड्यूसिंग joining of the if the if the if other running of the both protection of would be more capable the to cattle on the would be the supply on the supply other boards on the dispute with the economic including those between positive economic on the bonds on the dispute on the in the economic edible of the economic between radius of and natural economic and behavioral in the economic and economic analysis to be in the social and the social on the business finance business finance development economic में बहुत important topic है आपको पता होना चाहिए हेल्थ है एजुकेशन है डेवलपमेंट है टू वेजीज है हम जो जनरल को हम जो सेगमेंट है और जैसे माली ले लो ड्राइवर ले लो ये सब इनको मैनेज करना इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी में आएगा इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटी इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट इकोनॉमिक थ्योरी इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ में आएगा वो स्टूडेंट मैं आपको नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में बताऊंगा अभी इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ क्या होती है अभी नहीं बताऊंगा अभी मैं आपको व्हाट इज इकोनॉमिक्स the long in the institute born on the definition of economic over time on the early the early time of from the economic is the 19th century on the 19th century में हुई थी on the martial it was and on the on the term on the because of the more thing on the in the method which help on the supported effective on the political science and other social science, nature and wealth nature. And they are variable there are variable modern definition on some definition or difficulties or difficulties used among economic on the involving on the difficulties on the among economic and the economic martial economic martial was the political economic in the in the in the political branches particle branches है जो इकोनॉमिक्स की ब्रांचेज होती हैं of the science of the legislation with the provide on the platform of the revenue income from the people land land to supply state of the commonwealth of with the from the public welfare the science the science with the force and the on the social science the, from the commodity operations on the mankind from the production of the wealth is the is the by the economic is the economic is the size of man in ordinary आम लोगों को पता होना चाहिए ठीक है is the like or in hand or get income he get income and how on is the study on the other more important uh, of man economic is the science with study economic is the science with study and it's human activities mm, of the relation
निचले खानदान का मतलब ये ना कि उसके खानदान में नहीं पैसे थे ना वहाँ तो सिर्फ कमाना था और मेरा दादी तो आपको ख्याल ही है
on the on the and the on the on the
और मेरा ख्याल ये है उस लड़की ने इसे शादी करके अपना करियर खराब
the woman the classify of the behavior, but on the letter of the particular from the impose on the of the scarcity. Discussion. Economic is the has useful use has how to is the creating and how to uh, uh, how to but in the economic can be outside. This is that because war is a good and the benefits and the condition of the production जो condition होती है production की the production on the is the technical if the technical advantages on the production the supplier on the increasing on the effective on the agriculture जो एग्रीकल्चर में भी करते हैं गुड्स में भी करते हैं सर्विसेज देते हैं पीपल को इकोनॉमिक इज द डेवलपमेंट सोर्स ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट सोर्स है सिविक सेंस है on the which on and the behavior of the people and tackle the this one, on the from the imposed by the implement that has useful how wealth how is the wealth how the wealth is grown ठीक है is the creating of the producing that 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 disputes and how to can be but that the economic can be outside on the because more gold on the both of the both of the most of the on the on the on the condition of in the condition of the production of the condition of the production the most of the second time in the in most of the signify of the edible on the production the supplier on the increasing of the increasing and the production of the supply increasing on the other variable of the in the variable effective on the producing on the condition on the producing on the good the variable on the अच्छा अच्छा resources के बारे में the human life other costs are used to ATTIN intend goals if war is not win by if other no, no, on the other of the behavior of the behavior the benefit of the act and assumption का मतलब होता है फर्ज करना होता है ठीक है there are the maybe goal of more um, we can be that the study of the wealth more study as for education can other field of economic the study economic study analyze can be applicable but it is the to be science study a practical common uh, of each cost of the resources on the on the resources of unlimited of the resources of unlimited. The economic the economic development the economic development uh, the economic development uh, mm, the economic development the economic the economic the economic development the economic development of the people of of on the economic development of the people the कल्चर की भी होती है एजुकेशन 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 रिसोर्सेज एजुकेशन एजुकेशन रिसोर्सेज एजुकेशन रिसोर्सेज education resources in the education resources in the tradition in the tradition in the tradition of the culture of the civic sense civic sense. What is the uh, what what is the what is the social what is the social and what is the social what is the social welfare? So every country, every every country, every country, every country, every country uh, has a number has a number of number of number of people number of people who suffered who suffered who suffered from uh, 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 from from some uh, from some on missed on the cost by the by the natural by the by the natural uh, uh, by the natural calculator also cal, uh, calculator matter matter of of or human activities human activities human activities uh, human activities these uh, 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 these 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 people these people uh, mm, are are the describing are the describing describing the the are the describing there are there there are um, mm, there was uh, the 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 uh, B bend of the ordinary 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 were were looking when looking when looking after after their their mm, their relative their relative uh, b- by the some by the some human by the humanity on the mm, 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 the of the human activities of the human activities mm, of the human activities uh, mm, uh, uh, of the in the in the time uh, in the time in the time of a in the time of a of the social social of the social change of the social change of the social change or number of number of seats number of seats num- number of seat organization है organization की spelling बात है on organization है the people uh, mm, mm, in the time in the time in the and, uh, and social economical social uh, uh, civic social civic civic sense civic sense. Wealth describing describing of the describing of the uh, mm, describing of the wealth. Describing of the wealth. Describing of the wealth. Mm, 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 uh, descri- Describing of the wealth. Uh, 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 wealth, uh, wealth, wealth is the meaning. Wealth is the meaning. Wealth is the meaning. Those, all those, all those things, all those things mm, which, which, which are, which are used mm, by the, by the, by the people, uh, by the people and and uh, and not free, not free. In ordinary, in mm, in ordinary, ordinary language, in ordinary language, in ordinary language, the wealth, uh, the wealth is money, uh, money, gold, gold, and the similar, mm, the similar on the jewelry, on the jewelry shop, but in economics, in economics, the wealth uh, has has both both the both the different the both the different thing, both the different thing, both the different thing develop economic both the different thing develop economic sense, economic economic sense, economic social social sense. Machine, machine, gold, clothes, furniture, furniture, books, and and company and company. The characteristics characteristics. mm, utility utility के utility utility the meaning utility is the meaning that that utility is the meaning that and utility is the meaning the power uh, of a goods of a goods of a goods to satisfy uh, to the satisfy a human wants human wants the people try to price various goods goods and only meaning meaning only the only good meaning uh, uh, and watch in a house is wealth is wealth is the wealth it has utility utility हम्म, अच्छा स्केसिटी के बारे में scarcity is meaning that that a that a goods that a goods are are increasing is is wealth which can which can mm, which can which can transfer from 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 one from one place from one place from one from one person to another another, another can be can be can be example can be example can be example of the person of the person of the of the person of the person person one from 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 one person from one place place to other 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 places uh, other places mm, of of economic dev- mm, of economic development um, of the of the of the of, of the people of the people of the people economic economic development development sense of the country on the growth of the growth of economics of the growth of economics of the growth of economics. हम्म, अच्छा अब डिमांड पर चलते हैं demand 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 is is one demand is demand is one of the most demand is demand is one of the most important important concept concept का demand is the most important concept demand is the most important concept in in economics in in economics in economics worker in economics worker of of free of free of free marketing marketing market economic system economic system economic system is is the of the goods of the goods and services of the services which which uh, uh, which are uh, which which are determination uh, which are determination by the intact uh, 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 intact uh, intact of the force of the force uh, uh, of the force of the demand uh, and supply and supply. So so we can mm, that it is the force uh, uh, of any any event any event or policies will uh, will effective the economic uh, the economic uh, the economic the the economic the economic uh, we 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 event or policies will demand demand and supply uh, position position of goods or resources is called dom- in common language the word the word the word demand in common language the demand desired needed are used in the same in the same meaning in the same meaning, but in but in economics but in economics the 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 word demand in 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 three in in three senses in three senses in three demand जो है demand demand desired है purchasing 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 desire को कहते हैं ख्वाहिशात ठीक है अच्छा purchasing अच्छा demand is directing uh, uh, mm, is directing quality uh, actually actually uh, actually mm, actually and both uh, both uh, mm, at practical at practical at practical uh, at practical prices uh, and during and and during during of time period of time period of time uh, period of time अच्छा and demand demand and demand is a schedule demand is the schedule showing आगे relation to the people to the people uh, uh, to the people between between prices and goods and goods and goods equally equally both both for example For example, uh, for for example, for example, the set of of the prices of the prices and the quality and the quality the borrow and the borrow and the and the bo- and the borrow for example for example for example the whole of the table will 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 be called demand demand between exam between eggs. uh, it shows it shows daily mm, daily demand uh, daily demand from eggs from egg from egg. Great um, um, great number of uh, both uh, uh, at 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 each at each prices at each prices at each prices at each prices. Uh, um, at each prices. Uh, individual 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 um, and uh, and market demand and market demand. ठीक है and market demand and market demand in the uh, individual of the demand the the schedule of the quantity on demand on demand by a single buyer buyer at a at a at a various at a at a various prices mm, uh, at various prices at various prices the market the market uh, uh, the market demand the market demand is is the is the total is the total demand uh, is the total demand of all of, of all the of all the of all the buyers of all the buyers in the market in the market in the market prices is the market is the market price of 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 the commodities uh, of the commodities uh, uh, mm, on on the commodities of the commodities various 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 prices आमना आगे various prices of the of, of the various prices of the people is called is called demand mm, is called demand. अच्छा on the market the market uh, mm, demand the market is the total is the total of the of is in the total demand and it is obtaining is, is obtaining by the edible by the edible division by the division of the demand of the demand is is done in the table 4.2. The spotted of the spotted uh, that uh, mm, that the are are uh, in the market the market income and and taste and taste. अच्छा determination determination of demand determination of demand and changing in demand in demand many many factors many factors many factors involving the the uh, demand of the buyers of the of the of the buyer of the commodities of the commodities. Okay. What is supply? What is the supply? Okay. What is the supply? In economics, the supply is the amount of a resources that from using the labor labor to produce labor while of financial uh, AWS assets or other economical are willing and ab- and able able to provide to the market on the can be increased good able time able raw material any other necessity availability objective in economics supply, economic supply is the amount of resources that firm producing labor and that labor acid or other economic acid will not able run to the market to making place to the division can be able time raw material raw material or other uh, uh, or scarcity availability objective supply is often plotted the on the graphical either the supply with the price on price units ठीक है on the we invented on the and the quantity on the function on the price on the position of the dependent dependent variable on the independent variable on the unconsciously 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 ठीक है but in the status standard in the in the standard display curve on the display curve this the display curve can be either from any division seller from the market as the whole division upon by all the supplier is the production of the time period of the steel of the supply is 1 year 1 year में भी होती है मंथ में भी होती है और वीक में भी होती है जो सप्लाई होती है बट इन द यूनिट the time and often on the present in the on the is the on the on the per unit on the per unit the production of the sale at various giving price when all the are the constants on marketing and marketing marketing में होती है supply में होती है of labor में होती है amount of the per will be sent working in the function ठीक है wages है in the financial supplier is the is the high quantity of the marketing with either the determination determination by the country by the country by the country monetize है ठीक है of the duty of the authority of this is can every basic which is type of money supply is discussed on the is a commodities um, commodities में the economic is the science which study human behavior uh, culture and environment, the society, and civic sense is called uh, economic sense. अच्छा अब that can be in the behavior of the and the behavior on the different type of social type on the schedule the supply schedule on the or more firm will be uh, to be at a practical prices under the exchange the on the same of the most important factors affecting supply are the goods only price of the goods. Okay, cost of technical, cost of technology, computers, and the goods on the seller active on the calculation could be on the ancillary goods. Some of the more common more common factors are goods only prices. The basic supplier the basic supplier the prices goods and the quantity on the lower on in the keeping factor in the factor of the supply, the amount of the are the goods only price the good listen cost of technical of the effective of the supply. The basic supply is the basic supply is relation is the basic is the supply of goods and according to the law of supply, keeping it on the quantity that on the quantity of supply on the in the quantity of supply on the price and relation of goods on the supply from the purpose see your purpose of the slide analyzer on the wherever the goods from which input and division to be used in the of the primary goods primary mm, primary of the primary goods. For example, of the is the price of the should be of the both of the they are the content of the wood if the price of the on the level because the cost of would be increasing could maybe also be cause that can be producing for example production producing that a firm producing that farm may mango that on the cell phone on the information on the changing in the price of a joining will be effective supplier effective in the and joining on the if a company run both the production operation the stake would be more with it would be increasing the supply of the of other without the economic including those between the positive economic of the desire of economic adva- ad- uh, ad- ad- what is the to be between the nature and behavior economic is the radius of is the analyze appear throughout the society, including business, financial, health, government. It is also to such division the education for the law institute or the early the early term of the dismissal was political economical in 19th century. It was the real is that the show of the term of economics science that time it is that taking use of mathematics which help on the is the sport the national wealth of the science and other social and other there are variable definition on the definition of terms some of the some of the women of the student or different views of among economic some study of economics in the and Adam Smith what was the political economical in the in the in the practical the particle in the particle in the particle or legislation with that the from the manner to the um, or commonwealth with the from the public welfare the science on the meaning from the compared operation of mankind from the producing of wealth on the and the in the by the of the objectives. Economic is the science of economic is the economic economic is the science of man in the ordinary business life in the how get his income and how get his income get uh, the thus only the study of wealth more important science on the business of man economic is the science which science which is student on the in the human activities behavior with the relationship between and the scarcity and the scarcity of the definition of the classify of the and the women, but whether in the particular by the that the previous economic and usually how wealth is the teaching the producing how to wealth can be used on the outcome. This is the more on the and on the both the cost and economic benefits of the activities of the people of the culture and tradition the people also economic development uh, 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 education health uh, is called uh, is called uh, is called of price of goods is called supply is called supply. The condition in the condition of the producing on the the producing of the sector have is if the benefits of the producing the supply increasing of the or other variable may be or other variable effective producing condition from the and the culture and the goods and on the may effective on the producing of other on the use of the size and use the size of the study a practical common of on the on the resources to be on the often the resources अब resources के student अब resources के बारे में आपको बताता हूँ resources होते हैं in the resources. The human life, and other costs of are used if the more is the been able if the exported if the war is not able if the benefits the and the wages wages could be decide explain on the definition of economics the science that study wealth wealth की war भी चल रही है wealth की war भी आजकल चल रही है the study of the in the other fields of economics is the can be uh, can be economic is the development of the people culture economic education education resources in the culture of the civics every country has a number of people who have suffered from some mis in the human activity. These people are the well the beef or ordinary on the there are relation some human human of the of of the companies on the courtesy of the activities in the of the social changing of the number of seats of organization on the social sense so, social civic sense. The, uh, is called the economic is the development people culture education resources in the treat on the industrial health every country of the on the and the in the human human activities on the benefit the organization there are relation on the sum of the human activities the on the अच्छा वेल्थ के बारे में वेल्थ क्या होती है डेफिनेशन ऑफ wealth is having all those things which are used by the people and not free in ordinary in ordinary language on the on the uh, on the on the civil union but in economic health has been on the development economic sense machine goods on the good both and sharing utility meaning the power of goods to satisfy human wants on the variable of goods um, it has been utility on the and the scarcity scarcity is the meaning that goods are including is wealth which can be transferred from one person to another can be uh, can be for example people from one place to another economic development on the इसको फिर दोस्तों फिर एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा इसके बारे में देखते हैं every country every country uh, every uh, every country every country uh, every country moving every country has a number of people who has from some mysterious cases of the nation of the human activities these people are desire in the wealth in the mind of the in the in also organization of the people in the term of the social science of the social science of the organization of the both under of the necessary of the any agriculture country is developed in the two industries national of in the government to provide aid of the unfortunately the selection of the among the both activities are called social are called social activity are called social. They are usually tried on the work in proper and effective manners. In effective manner. In effective manners. In a, the the social welfare they are usually on the performance on the proper and effective and effective on the social welfare is of two different kind. First, it is the on the giving original hard work. There are different in the social welfare is the meaning of the different social welfare also taking is the services that practical type of the social manners manager ठीक है the social if the services of the good housing and society the of the processing of the community development as a social society social societies is called social services in Pakistan is called social services in Pakistan is called social services in Pakistan. Struggle in Pakistan. Struggle in struggle from Pakistan. Pakistan struggle from Muslim struggle from Pakistan. 1940 to 1947. With the war, and with the war adopted of the Lahore Revolution, the struggle of from Pakistan bringing was a struggle between the Indian Muslim under the leadership of the Kaiserism on one the Britain Britain moves on other uh, and the Hindu under the leader of the Congress and should the bef- before one independent nation and this end of the this, this end of the era of the but in the British government issues of the any system of government whose authority tracked by the power elements in India. In India, the second war would be any India Constitution assemblies. 22 pages. Demand from Pakistan. अच्छा, the Pakistan Revolution 1949. The in October 1938 in October 1938 ठीक है the the Sindh Province Muslim League conference passed a very significant resolution at Karachi. From the first time the Muslim of India talking the political wealth on the on the full of the this is marketing on the idea particular on the at a, at by Muslim at the by Allah Allahabad Allah Muhammad uh, Allamabad Muhammad in 1930. In 1930, ठीक है? How even the ideal have been for a large number of people on at a practical place among on the more idea of a partition of the because Muslim opinion, the Muslim opinion, the Muslim opinion on the Muslim opinion, it is the favorable the uh, uh, the 1939 the Muslim League work the committee declared on the on the on the in the in India must be on the factor of India, not one nation but two. अच्छा demand from Pakistan. Demand from demand from Pakistan. Pakistan demand a separate homeland. That the result of the Congress on of the Congress the factor of the Hindu India were independent a separate homeland from them in the South Asia subcontinent was the for all the Muslim world of the separate adopted by the Muslim League in 1940 in 1940 ठीक है on the at Lahore season on the in the Lahore season in the at the uh, at the Congress minister in the prince 1936 to 1939 अच्छा the of the the act in the seventh prince of the Hindus Congress the such thus Hindus had come to power from the first of Sayyid Khan is that the Muslim of the operation of the Muslim of all employees were out of the government servant of the in every possible where the Hindus were on life and and the vision were made to everywhere on the everywhere of the Congress on the Congress of the Congress of the Muslims killed their houses and women and children is the Muslim were in the Muslim other business establishment of the B1 the how even the 2 year from 1937 the second world war has been broken in 1939. At the second of 1939, and the British government had and the British government and the British government this was of the government of India act during the war time जो बॉल का टाइम होता है उसमें भी आपकी बॉल चल, चलती रहती है हाउ हाउ इवन हाउ इवन हाउ इवन हाउ इवन द कांग्रेस रूल in the prince 2 year but in the short the in the of the Muslim when the Congress mistakes in December 1939. The Qaeda Muhammad Jinnah called up the Muslim League obs- uh, observer day by day defense day of the Pakistan 6 September 1965 on the subcontinent because of in a state under them. Okay, demand from Pakistan. Muslim demand a separate uh, yeah, and demand from Pakistan. Uh, on the demand from Pakistan. Okay, on the demand from Pakistan. Muslim demand from Muslim demand a separate homeland on the on the Congress the Congress is the principle of the was that the Muslim of the Hindus of the and the in a free near where the interest is separate a separate homeland then in the subcontinent of South Asia South Asia subcontinent में होती है any of one of the Muslim world of the Muslim world of the adopted by the Muslim League in 1940 on the at or at Lahore season at Lahore season at Lahore se- at Lahore se- at Lahore season on at the time of the round table conference of the of the young Indian students, of the public, in which there are that the war at the Punjab northwest and the frontier province Kashmir, Sindh and Balochistan in 1933. In June of the Chaudhry Rahmat Ali issues other of the Pakistan National Movement on the on the did not successful did not successful उनकी वो है जो है वो नहीं successful रही है in the support of from Muslim League or any other groups on the other groups on mm, the Muslim League the Pakistan Revolution 1940 yeah. in October in uh, in in October in October 1938 was the since Muslim legislation on conference passed a very signify signify को मुझे पता है signify at Karachi from the first time the Muslim of the Indian talks हैं जो इंडियन टॉक्स को किया था ऑन द पॉलिटिकल पॉलिटिकल सेल्फ determination on the self determination full on the in the full determination on the in the Allama Muhammad Iqbal in 1930 ठीक है in 1930 how even the had been break a large number of people from the on the place of the Hindus on the more the idea of the partition because the political was the Hindus the Muslim opinion the Muslim opinion on the Muslim opinion in 1939 in the Muslim World Committees in February 1940. The Kaiserism announces that the political settlement in India must be basic on the factors in India was not one nature one one nation two but two ठीक है on the but two अच्छा next lecture students अच्छा this field was giving more con, concept on the force Pakistan resolution passed by the Muslim League announced the season at on March 1940 मार्च 1940 को वो रिलीज हुई थी अच्छा from England in 1939 the leader in the Muslim League of the president of the Muslim League opposed the establishment of the independence of the state of the South Asia subcontinent on in that the on March 1940 is as the is as the Zlatan. अच्छा, Switzerland that it is considered views of the season all Indian the Congress, the northwest east of the Indian should be on the and this was the Lahore which which came on in the basis of the theory, two nation theory. On the Chaudhry Memorially Chaudhry Memorially. अच्छा स्टूडेंट अब हम इनकम के बारे में आपको बताएंगे वैल्यू एंड प्राइजेस के बारे में लेक्चर बताएंगे the value and price are the two but closely related concept value the word value is used in two meaning the word value is used value in exchange value in use meaning of the commodities value in use meaning utility of commodities in common language in economic value is used on and the value is the amount of other services obtaining of in the if we can get on the value is if they're changing with the prices places or and timing one person on in the one person it with the prices place and time one person exchange or change some other demand uh, these are the determination values होती क्या values of commodity depend upon three factors हैं it must have utility goods it must be the transportation it it must be transportation it must be transportation from one person to another एक पर्सन से लेके दूसरे पर्सन तक वो जाता है on the value and price value uh, value value of a commodity expressed in term of money is called prices is called price. Is called price. Is called price. In modern economic system, in modern economic system, we are really good and in the direct of the in the direct again money is the medium of the interest to knowledge the prices of goods in the use of the then his amount of of the shoes a doctor charges रुपीज 2000 कंसल्टेंट को वो डॉक्टर जो है वो कंसल्टेंट को 200 रुपीज देता है his this is the price of his services जो डॉक्टर आपको सर्विस दे रहा है वो आपसे पैसे चार्ज करेगा ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स आपको समझ आ रही है लेक्चर समझ आ रही है अच्छा ये भी यहाँ तक हो गया इस चैनल को अपने सब्सक्राइब करना चलिए अच्छा what is the what is the supply what is the supply what is the supply in economics on on the in economics supply on the on the in economics supply on the in economics supply of the resources that the on the that the that the form of the labor of the producing on the from AWS acids or other economic or unlimited to the producing um, providing to the making place or uh, um, division of the division of the division can be delivered time raw material any other can be scarcity availability objective economic supplier of the is called supply students आज का लॉन्ग लेक्चर इज completed अब अगले लेक्चर में मिलेंगे अल्लाह हाफिज